This class looks like a simple core workout, but if you do it properly, it will challenge muscles most workouts miss. Today we're using light weights in a very specific way to build deep core strength and stability. So slow it down, stay controlled, and you'll feel the difference.
So we're going to begin by lying on your back and just bend through the knees, press your feet down to the floor, take hold of one of your weights and reach the weight above your chest. Now once it's there, before we go anywhere, just allow the weight of the pelvis to sink into the mat and start to close your rib cage gently, really drawing the back of the rib cage down to the mat behind you. Now inhaling to prepare. As we exhale, keep the rib cage closed, engage into your core and start to lengthen the arms overhead and then take them all the way back above your chest. So we exhale, arms go overhead. Inhale to take them back above the chest. So just notice how far back your arms can go without losing that connection. So really closing the rib cage as the arms go overhead. So that's going to be slightly different for all of us. Sometimes this can depend as well on how mobile you are in your shoulders. Sometimes if shoulders are tight, this can feel quite challenging. And if that's the case, just keep the movement, the range of movement a little bit smaller, or you can ditch the weight completely. So keep going. Exhale, take the arms over. Inhale to take them back up. Really gently pressing into your waist and lift. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling to lift. Now you can continue like this, or if you want a little bit more challenge, float your legs into a tabletop position. Keep the spine as it is and go again. Exhale. Now notice how you've got to use a little bit more core, and then inhale to take the arms back up. Exhale, close the rib cage. Inhale to lift the arms back above the chest. Again, just gently pressing into the sides of your weight. Activating through the arms. Exhaling to extend. Again, you can stick with this version, or we can add on another layer. As we extend the arms overhead, we lengthen one leg away. And as we take the arms back above the chest, that leg comes back in. Exhale, extend. So now it becomes even harder to keep that rib cage heavy. So we've got to use even more abdominals. Exhale, drawing your belly button back towards your spine. Inhaling to come back up. Exhaling to extend. Inhaling to lift. Let's keep this going. Stay with me here. Finding that control. It's all about that abdominal control. So stopping the rib cage from flaring. Keeping your abdominals gently engaged as you lengthen. Exhaling. And inhaling. Let's do 4 more just like this. Those abdominals, you should be feeling those abs now kicking in. 3 more. Making this your last 2. And then last one, exhale. And then inhale, release. Lower your legs down if you've got them lifted. And you're going to take hold of your other weight and reach both arms above your chest now. So holding on to a weight in each hand. Inhaling to prepare as we exhale, lift your head, neck, chest. Lift up into your curl up position. And then inhale to lower all the way back down with control. Again, exhaling to lift. Inhaling, reaching those weights back above the chest. So the weights are only lifting forward and then going back above the chest. They're not going overhead this time. Exhaling to lift. Inhaling to lower. See how high you can come up. Just gently pressing the lower back down to the mat. Now let's start to add a leg. So as you lift this time, lift one leg into table and then lower it back down. Go again. Exhaling to lift. Inhaling to lower. If you really think drawing the rib cage down towards the hips, it really helps to get that position. Exhale, lift. And then inhale, lower. Let's keep this going. Stay with me. Exhale, lift. And lower. And the breath is really key. I know I've said it in quite a few of the days previously, but the breath really does help to engage those deep abdominals. Exhaling to lift. Inhaling to lower. Let's do one more to each side. Exhale, lift. And then inhale, lower. Final time, exhale, lift. And then inhale, lower. Now keeping the feet down, we're gonna lift into that curl up and hold this time and take a little pulse up and up. Think lifting the chest up an inch, down an inch. Lift and lift. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Lower down. Place your weights to the floor. Take the arms down by your sides. Well done. Let's give those abs a little rest now. Inhaling, as you exhale, we're going to press into the feet. Lift your hips into your bridge position and then lower back down with control. And again, exhale, press into the feet. Lift those hips. Inhale to lower back down. Keep this going. Lift and then lower. Well done. Lift and lower. So we're working into those glutes now. So good for supporting our spine. Exhale, lift. And then inhale, lower. Let's do 8 more, just like this. Keep breathing, pressing up. Good. Let's do 4 more. Here we go. Press up 4. Inhale, lower. And 3. Final 2. Now last one, we're going to hold those hips all the way up at the top now. Hold. Take the weight over to your right leg and float your left leg in towards the chest without dipping the hips. Lower it back down with control, coming into those knee marches. Swap sides. Weight over to the left leg. Fold that right leg into the chest. And then lower it back down. Try and keep the hips as still as you can here. Keep driving the hip up. And then lower. Exhale, stay with this. Inhale, lower. Exhale, folding the leg in. And then inhale to lower it back down. Using that breath now. Core is gently engaged. 4 more. Final 3. Last 2. Good. Final time. And then when you're ready, with control, slowly peel the spine back down to the mat. Beautiful. Extend through the legs now. Find a little push for your core. We're going to turn out from the hips so that the heels are together. Take the hands behind the back of the head, elbows forward. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, lift into that curl up position and then lower back down. Again, exhale, lift, gaze towards your toes and then lower back down. Keeping the head nice and heavy into the hands now. Breathing in and breathing out. Stick with this if you want to, or we can start to add a knee to chest. As you lift, draw one knee in, and then inhale to lower it back down. Change sides. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale to lower down. And then lower. Exhale, I keep stepping on my trouser. And then inhale, lower. Again, really see if you can get those shoulder blades to come off the floor, lifting up a little bit higher and lowering back down. Let's do 8 more, just like this. Inhale down. 7. Good, keep this going. Stay with me, we're almost done. Good, 4 more, let's go. 4. And 3. Final 2. And then final time. And release. Draw the knees towards your chest. Give them a little hug in. Circle them around. And well done. Day 8 is finished.
If you enjoyed this session and you'd like a little bit more structure, you can continue with our full 30-day core program over on our platform. I've left the link in the description for you whenever you're ready. See you next time.